can see us.
There. Actually, no, I don't want to. Can I do this? Yeah.
It looks like Michael Lombardi has joined us. Mr. Lombardi, welcome. Oh,
there he is.
Mr. Navarro. What's up, Cisco? He's joined us on YouTube.
Well, there you go. See, it's coming through on Twitch and YouTube. I like the multi-platform.
Yeah, this is nice. Cool. This is nice. Mm-hmm. We're just getting us started. One thing I would be interested in knowing is, can we see how many people we have live? Is it just the 3 that we see here? Oh, it does. It's all of them. It's aggregate.
Okay.
So we got 10 people now on. Twitch has 7. Yeah, look at that. Oh, there's Mr. Manfred Wallner.
Ah, himself.
Yes. He's got lots of questions for us, I'm sure.
Uh-oh. This is not going to turn into Gary's stream.
Fix my hat. Should we make it a thing to like get more followers than Gary has? Because he has a lot.
Gary would be very upset with us if we did that. We probably
Gary's probably listening right now. He's gonna smack us in the face.
Gary's like, that's great, guys. Okay. Gary posted about this on Twitter.
Yes, he did. Yes, absolutely.
Hey, there's Bill Hurt. Random noun segment.
Go ahead and share that one. Share that one. And share that one. Yes. All right. Well, I think it's been shared.
Follow on all the platforms.
So let's see here. What am I looking for? The link. We're going to share the link with our folks so they can join us too. Let me see here. Sorry about that. Chocolatey.
Hi, it's Maurice. Mr. Kevin R. Oh, okay. Yeah, folks are moving over to Twitch for the chat, I think.
I got you.
I see posted on the side. Cool. Rock on. Hey, 16 people now on Twitch.
Yeah, here we go. We got 2 people actually on Facebook watching this. A couple people on Twitter through Periscope watching this. I wonder what that announcement looks like. That should be interesting.
Maurice mentioned that, just real quick on offline, that there may be a little bit of delay between audio and video on the Twitch side. So are other people noticing that our mouths move a little bit slower than the voice or anything like that? Just let us know, please, because we do want to solve that stuff.
And thank you for everybody that's joined so far. Here in a few minutes, we'll get started. We're just kind of saying hi to folks as they're joining. I see out of sync.
A little bit delayed. That's Pascal.
Does that mean our voices are coming through before we are getting the actual visuals?
Rob is in sync and Dill's out of sync. Oh, okay.
There we go.
Likely has to do with Rob hosting
Video
the stream.
is a little bit behind audio. Mm-hmm. Twitch seems to be a little faster. Cool.
Then YouTube Live. Oh, okay. Cool.
This is an experiment. As is the whole 12
We're
days
doing
of
it live.
Chocolatey. We're doing it live. Love that way of saying it.
There we go. Cool. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how it plays out with all the different platforms. I'm really curious to see, like, even with Facebook and YouTube and stuff, if we can get a smooth zero delay sort of thing stream for all platforms. But in any case, we will have the recordings available after as well for you guys.
3 minutes, T-minus 3 minutes. We're going to get started. Let's see here. DevOps org. Hi, friends. Hello.
Hey, that's probably James.
It's probably James. Yeah.
Mr. James.
Yeah. Nobody's called out Stevie's exceptional hat over there.
I love the double ears.
With a big, yeah.
It's the ears. What can I say?
How do we do a drum roll? Anybody?
I don't have a Foley. I wish I had my stream deck. Yeah.
Looks like we have Corey.
Here's Corey.
Core Bob. How do? I don't know how this is going to come through. I'll give it a shot.
Oh, it worked.
It's actually going out to all of the different ones. So I don't know if it recaptures them, pushes them out to the others or not. I'm learning here as we're learning. It's our first real live thing.
Yes, we plan to do more.
And as people are pointing out, the audio is a little out of sync with the video. Sorry about that. Hopefully that won't be as noticeable as we start to share the slides and kind of move through.
I think Rob is the one who's the least delayed, so no worries. He's going to be doing most of the talking, so we're good.
Yeah. Look at the analytics for this guy, this particular stream. We're actually doing pretty good on bitrate, right around 2,500. I would expect it to be 2,500. That's good. And perhaps Gary can help us get anything to think. Thank you. Yes, Gary's great at this.
Gary.
He's been doing this for a while. We're all just learning. And this is a lovely message from Maurice for us. He can help us get in sync. Thank you.
James also offered offline.
Oh. Perfect. All right. We're up to almost 30 folks now. We're just keep on joining. We're going to give them a couple more minutes because we're officially starting at 12:30 or in just a moment. In sync. I don't know about that.
Bye, Corey. Bye.
Bye. I'm not going to do it. Or maybe I am. I don't know. Singing could be bad. There's a reason that I don't moonlight as a singer. And yeah.
We've asked Rob not to sing.
They've asked me not to sing. They've asked me not to do a lot of things. So
accents is another thing we've asked him.
Sometimes he listens. Sometimes he doesn't.
Apparently my accents are...
If you want to hear them,
good.
Come find him on a live event. Yeah.
Not a live event. Come find me and we'll have some adult beverages. And yeah, that's where we can go.
Oh, wait. I think.
So, great question from Mr. Manfred. Are we supposed to ask questions or not? And the answer is absolutely. Throw your questions in chat. We're actually going to interact as we do this. And we're going to talk about 12 Days of Chocolatey. Well,
he's like, are you sure?
The next question is, are you sure? Yeah. We may not answer your questions, but you are definitely welcome to ask. And we may just moderate your questions, Manfred.
These are not Gary level architectural questions, okay?
Yes, we need this to be semi-simple. So, hey, we are getting ready to start here. Is 12, it's 31 after by my clock. And I think we should just go ahead and kick off, and people are going to join as we start talking here. So, all righty. So let's just jump right into it. And so, hey, folks, this is Rob from Chocolatey Software. At Chocolatey, we are the Windows automation experts. I'm joined today by two other automation experts, Adil Lagari and Stephen Valdinger. Sorry, Stephen. That made you have a different last name. Both of these guys are solutions engineers for Chocolatey. Adil, how you doing?
Pretty good. I'm actually doing really great. How are you doing, Rob?
I'm doing good. Stephen, how are you doing, sir?
I'm amazing.
Always good to hear.
You are amazing.
You are amazing. All right. So, the reason most of you here are is to get prizes. And we know this. That's the reason we bribed you to come to this event here on a Tuesday morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you. We'll be sharing that link during the stream. Stick around. We're not sharing it yet. That's how we keep you. We're going to talk about the 12 Days of Chocolatey, our live stream event that Adil and I actually came up with just a few short weeks ago. And with Thanksgiving coming up in the United States this week, we want to take a moment to step back, talk about what we're thankful for. All you folks out there in the chat, go ahead and drop what you're thankful for in the chat. We want to hear that. Didn't know there were prizes involved. Fantastic.
Thankful for prizes? Yeah.
And so, as I mentioned, what are you thankful for? We want to know what that is. Go ahead and drop that in the chat. And I'll tell you what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my health, my family, being able to share the message of, there we go, being able to share the message of simple automation strategies to technologists all around the world. Adil, what about you? What are you thankful for?
Yeah, I'm thankful for a lot. I'm thankful for my friends and family, of course. I'm especially thankful for my Chocolatey family here, and also my PowerShell family that's showing up in the chat. So good to see all you folks. Love you all. And yeah, just happy to be here and happy to have a platform to be able to share the DevOps and automation, credo.
Right on. Right on. Steven, how about you? What are you thankful for?
No, I'm thankful for the 3 Bs, Rob. Beef cows, building Legos, and bourbon.
Yes, sir. If you want to hook Steven up, there's a certain type of bourbon that he really likes. I'm sure people know what that is. Not burping, bourbon.
Bourbon, yes.
And let's take a look in the chat. Let's see what other people are thankful for. So we got Mr. Lombardi, thankful for really everything in his life, being able to make it through this year, right? This wonderful year. And
he also said rum.
Rum, yes, I see that. Yeah. It looks like James is thankful for his ability to sleep with his 5-week-old. I can understand that, James. Yeah. So I missed a couple of the comments here. We'll scroll back up a hair. Yeah, perfect. All right. Now, hey, Adil, you know what else I'm thankful for?
What's that, Rob?
Oh, we got somebody else that's thankful for keeping their sanity, which is, similar to
Speak for yourself.
And hair. Well, you know what else I'm thankful for is really having the opportunity to lead, serve others with grace and empathy. This has been a rough year for many of you out there, and it's certainly been a kind of a rough year for us as well. And with our families, our kids in and out of school, and this pandemic season, it's just been a mess. I know we certainly didn't think it'd be like this. And if you asked me, back in January, if a virus would suddenly have me searching stores for toilet paper and Lysol, I probably would not have believed you. It's been a year of massive unemployment, and if that's you out there right now, I'm hopeful that things will get better. It's just a season, and seasons pass, so it will pass. It'll get better. I'm also thankful for my team here at Chocolatey. We've pulled together in the midst of this season. We've really delivered on things we wanted to accomplish. And with that, I remember, and Manfred's probably going to mention this, is I remember saying, we'd come back in 2020 and do Chocolatey Fest. And do any of you in the chat remember us talking about Chocolatey Fest coming back in 2020? No.
I definitely remember. I was not allowed to forget.
I do.
We're not allowed to forget. So, hey, we are doing Chocolatey Fest. It has a new name. The name is the 12 Days of Chocolatey. And that's on the forefront of everybody's minds today. What is it? Where is it? More importantly, what are the sessions? So, hey, if you head out to chocolatey.org, right? We'll go ahead and drop that in the chat. Somebody, I guess that would be me. And you can follow the link to the 12 Days of Chocolatey events page and kind of follow along. All right, so this is a really interesting format here. When Adil and I were chatting about this, and we were thinking, Adil, you want to talk about this a bit?
Yeah, sure. Can everybody hear me okay? Is my audio coming through?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool, awesome. Just wanted to make sure because it sounds like there's a little bit of a delay. Apologize for that, folks. So yeah, generally the idea behind this was instead of having these large full day events and stuff, we can very rarely tune into. Each of us still have work that we are virtually going to every day. The idea was to have one topic for 1 hour over the 12 days of Christmas, so to speak, right? And that's going to be 12 business days. So we're talking 8 a.m. PST, 9 CST, 4 p.m. UK or BST, and all those different times. We'll drop every time zone link in the chat too, just so you have it. But it's going to be the same time every day, and we've tried to pick a time zone that everybody can join to easily. I know it's a little bit early for PST folks. Sorry, I know I'm getting up too, so don't worry. But yeah, so just having a platform that people can speak 1 hour every day and sort of also have some engagement with our folks, because my favorite part of my job is being able to talk to people who use Chocolatey every day. So that's the fun part of this for me. Go ahead, Rob. You want to say
awesome.
Anything?
I was just saying, I'm super excited to be part of this, and all the favorite chocolatiers are going to be here. Yeah, of course.
It's going to be, sorry, one thing I forgot to mention was that it's going to be live streamed to all these platforms. And so this is the first time we're trying this out, folks. So please let us know what platform you guys preferred and what worked well and what didn't. We build all our entire product and career off of your feedback. So we love it when you guys show up and participate. So
yeah, absolutely.
Happy to have you here. Cool.
Twitch, of course.
Yeah.
A lot. Most people are all about the Twitch.
And that's kind of why we're trying this out, right? Yeah.
So imagine a lot of you went out to chocolatey.org. You followed that link that was right there on the front page, and now you're looking at all of the different of the 12 days of Chocolatey. And so I'm kind of excited. We get to talk about the power of simple, which is one of our core values here at Chocolatey, is to strive for simple. Simple ain't easy, as a lot of you are probably aware. So I'm really excited to talk about that. That's probably going to be the one day of this entire set of the schedule. This will be one of the more formal events. With of course, the live stream will still be there, and chat will still happen, but mostly that's going to be kind of a delivered format. And then a lot of the rest of the days are going to come out in that format we're kind of having here. So it's semi-formal, not really that formal. We get to kind of have you help us shape the discussion as we get in, and we're working through this stuff and showing you this, showing you the awesome. Now, I will point out there are 2 days that they're following a different format. They're at the same time, but they're 2 webinars, and they actually require separate registration. And so when you take a look, make sure that you follow the links in those to actually go ahead and register for those separately. So those first 2 days, of course, we're going to talk about the power of simple, and then we're going to talk about redefining Chocolatey, really kind of building a better understanding and kind of stepping back and looking at Chocolatey and how do we make that more understandable, easier for folks to understand, and really get into what is Chocolatey and some of that. So, Adil, did you want to say something about that one?
Yeah, no, I mean, you did a good job of covering it, just kind of like helping people understand, where Chocolatey came from, where it's going, and sort of what we can do to help you in the business aspect as well.
Right on. So day 4, Chocolatey in the organizations. Gary is going to be taking us through, what does it look like to have Chocolatey put inside an organization, because it tends to look a lot different than we do when we personally use Chocolatey. And so we're real excited to see that presentation. And then day 5, I'll let Adil talk about this one.
Yeah, so day 5 is going to be more about building packages. So using the ways that you can build packages. Of course, if you've used open source Chocolatey, you can use the open source way to create a Chocolatey package. We'll walk through the basics of that and some of the things you can do that are built into that to help you build it. And on top of that, then we'll show you the sort of the easy button for that, which is Package Builder in the Chocolatey for Business side. And Steve, you might guest on that one a little bit too.
The easy button.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're seeing that we're going to talk about QDE. What is QDE? What is that, Stephen?
So the quick deploy environment is basically Chocolatey in a box. Unwrap it, turn it on, provision it, and you've got everything you need to be successful with Chocolatey right there at your fingertips. No more do you have to build out a repository server, get something set up so that our package internalizer feature works. You don't have to stand up a box to get central management up and running. Everything that you need to be successful with Chocolatey is on this thing, ready for you to go. Drop a license on it, run one single script, and in a couple of short minutes, you're off to the races. You can start using Chocolatey, provisioning clients, patching clients with Chocolatey, doing all the fun Chocolatey things in just a few short minutes. And what used to take days now just takes minutes, and that's QDE.
So would you say it's a infrastructure in a package in a package?
I just call it the brainchild of Stevie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
it's Kinder Egg. Bill Hurst.
It's kind of like a Kinder Egg.
It's like a Kinder Egg where the prize inside is your chocolatey packages.
There you go.
Nice.
Call those presents, Rob. Nice.
One of the cool things about QDE that I just want to mention real quick is the ability to also have these remote environments. Now, I know we live in the COVID times, so it's very much like, what date or what 100th of March is this now? And it very much then has sysadmins having to maintain, remote environments where they're not all behind the same VPN or VLAN. That's really another huge benefit with QDE, is being able to manage those devices when they check in, and you don't have to necessarily reach out to them.
Yeah, lots of good stuff in there. I'm kind of excited about that session. There's another session I'm super excited about too, and that's the day 7 session. What's that one going to be about, Steven?
Yeah, so this one was pretty awesome. When we released Central Management, we saw that everything behind the scenes inside of Central Management is API driven. Every time you click a button inside of Central Management, you actually invoke an API on the back end. And that got me thinking, well, if I'm just invoking an API every time I click a button, why don't I make those buttons PowerShell functions and wrap them up in a module that people can just download and run and write PowerShell? Since we're all automation experts and we live and breathe automation inside of a PowerShell console these days, or at least we should be, give them this tool set to really extend what they do elsewhere. So now they can not have to rely on logging into a web UI to push a package out. They can bolt that onto any other automation tasks that they have going on and really integrate Central Management into their workflows with just really simple PowerShell commands.
Awesome. Yeah, Choco CCM. That's out right now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the initial release is on the PowerShell gallery now.
Right on.
Before we get into day 8, I want to call out Gilbert's comment.
I don't understand what that is, so somebody's going to help me out here.
ASMR is that thing where people record a certain voice soothingly speaking to them, so it lulls them to sleep or help them.
The soothing sounds.
So Rob is really good at that. Yeah.
It's really, these folks here, they make me sound good. That's what it is. I get a really high-pitched voice most of the time.
It's not the Shure microphone in front of you, right?
Yeah. So how about that day 8? What's going on day 8 there, Mr. Adele?
Yeah, that's a good one. So day 8 is actually an Ansible webinar that we had planned for a while, but we now have incorporated right into this 12 Days of Chocolatey. So that's based a little bit off of the Ansible Fest talk that we gave this year, kind of showing you how you can incorporate the Ansible platform solutions like Ansible Tower and Ansible Automation Platform into Chocolatey and Chocolatey for Business, and kind of give yourself an even more advanced dashboard to be able to manage your environment using that configuration manager specifically.
Cool. And people want to get that one, they got to register for that one separately, right?
Yes, that's going to be a separate registration link.
There's actually links you can go register for that right now.
And so, don't worry,
we don't want to leave. We don't want to leave Puppet out. We don't want to leave.
Exactly.
Sorry, Michael. We don't leave Puppet out. We don't want to leave out. Any of the other integration, infrastructure management type systems, and so that's where our day 9 is our Chocolatey integrations discussion. So we're going to pull together the whole team. We're going to talk about all of these others. Ansible will probably come back up in that one, but we're going to be talking about those different ones. We're actually going to talk about SCCM and Intune because we hear that a lot from folks. How do we integrate with those tools? We do. We have a really good integration strategy that goes with them. That's going to be a kind of a fun discussion. I would consider that to be sort of like this QA panel that we're going to do on day 12. We'll talk about that in a minute, but sort of like that.
Also, yeah, just wanted to add to that, Rob, if that's okay. I mean, a big part of this is like we always say on our demos and our calls with customers is a lot of folks, you know, and pretty much every organization, everybody needs a configuration manager. A lot of folks just don't know it yet. And so really that's the message that we try and bring across to people is that the like, you know, whatever you're using, you know, the tool is just a piece of that process, but the ideology behind it, the actual like you know, sort of cultural shift of automation and DevOps is going to be where we try and sort of focus on more.
Right on. I'm looking at this thing. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Day 10, exploring self-service anywhere. What the heck is self-service anywhere? Self-service anywhere is you know, something that Chocolatey has had for a while, the ability to kind of have something set up so that you can let users, typically non-technical users, have the ability to I just said that twice, have the ability to install software that you've approved and manage that, the install, upgrade, and all of that. But you don't have to give them admin rights, right? So you don't have to reduce your security posture. And so in the time of a COVID where everybody is at home, with the concept of self-service anywhere, you can actually do this over the internet in a secure way, right? And so that's what we'll be talking about on day 10. Day 11. Oh, hey, this is interesting. It says unannounced. Steven, hey, should we tell them what this one's about? Since they did join the live stream with us. Should we talk to them about that?
I have ideas.
How it is.
And when I have ideas, I go away and I hide in a room for a while, and I don't come out until my ideas are functional. And I've had several ideas lately. And I would like to show the world what I've been working on. But I don't really want to tell them what it's going to be just yet. We should really build the anticipation here.
I love it. I think we will build the anticipation. What do you think? Do you think anybody vote
so
we
many
should share?
Cool things.
You vote we
I get in trouble for sharing things enough.
Nothing in the chat. So, all right. Sounds like we're going to hold on that.
Yay.
So the last day, we get one vote now. Day 12, our Q&A panel discussion. That's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to get together. We're going to talk about 12 Days of Chocolatey. We're going to talk about roadmap, right? Because a lot of people are like, where are you guys going? We always want to know, you know, what's next on the Chocolatey forefront, stuff like that. That's where we'll be talking about that in day 12. So that's going to be exciting. You don't want to miss that one either. And so let's see here. 12 Days of Chocolatey. I don't think 12 days is enough, but that's definitely what we're going to do. I guess we didn't really talk about the webinar, the central management webinar. So we had this little thing. It's a secure worldwide endpoint manager called Chocolatey Central Management, right? And it has this concept of being able to deploy to machines anywhere in the world, right? And you could also be completely offline, completely internal, same as you can with QDE. Now, one of the things that we've just added is that API, and that's where Choco CCM is going to come. We're going to talk about how you can actually schedule deployments. And then we also have this concept of semi-connected machines. So you have machines out in the world, aren't always connected. Every once in a while, they'll check in. Of course, Chocolatey Central Management, the deployments aspect works fantastically with that. And so we just had a release that brought these features out. And so we are going through all of them. And Gary and Joel are going to take you through that and, really dig in on some of that. And then, of course, come out of that and we'll be digging on some of the other things a little bit later. So 365 days of Chocolatey, asked Core Bob.
I'm game. Let's do it.
That sounds awesome.
You should already be living your life that way, of course.
Sounds awesome. 365 days. We'll record it all ahead of time.
I live my life one Choco day at a time.
One Choco day at a time.
One Choco package at a time.
That's right. All right. So, we got this registration link. Now, registration is optional, right? And we're gonna drop this in the chat. I'm going to be dropping this in the chat in a second. And this is the first 50 registrants here are going to get some prize. We don't know what that prize is yet, but we have stickers we haven't been able to give away from the pandemic. Here's some more stickers. All right. And we have t-shirts and swag and swag. And I think Adil has some swag too.
We got some fun keychains here too.
Keychains.
I don't know if I can bring that up to the thing, but you can see right through it.
Wow, that looks pretty. I like that. Oh, Choco hat. There's a question about the Choco hat.
Yeah, the Choco hats are very popular. Stevie, that's your.
You know what would be really interesting? I just thought of is 12 days of chocolatey.
You mean
Santa
Choco hats?
Choco hats.
Oh,
yeah, those good. Those something we can give away. I don't know. We'll see. Choco dress socks. We talked about dress socks. Dress socks sound awesome when you think about it, but dress socks cost a lot of. Actually, they're more expensive than t-shirts sometimes. And the funny thing is, I can see a t-shirt on somebody. I can't see their socks unless they show me them. But socks do keep you warm, and they are sure comfortable. I know I got my. Well, I'm not going to say whose socks on, but I got some configuration manager socks on today. So super comfortable. All right. So, hey, is everybody ready for this link?
Popular one too.
Should we get this link out? I know they're going to go away as soon as we provide this link, and I've had a lot of fun here. Have you guys had fun?
Oh, I've had a blast.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's always a blast talking Choco.
Always a blast.
Always.
All right. So get prepared. We're going to share this link. And remember, first 50 people, and hopefully that's everybody here. You get in, you get registered for this thing. And then we're going to be giving out prizes for those first 50 folks. So ready? 3. I can't count. 2. Hold on a second. Is everybody excited about this?
You tease.
You tease. 3, 2, and 1. All right, go. It's going out right now. Go register. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Is it really next Tuesday? Holy crap.
We will.
On December 1st. Yeah. And we'll be talking about the 12 days of chocolatey. Super exciting.
Yeah. Can't wait to see everybody then.
All right. We'll see you guys soon. And we'll be excited. To share the 12 days of chocolatey with you. See you later.
I know.
See ya.